Hi everybody, thank you very much having your precious time for these wonderful videos. This video is not a wonderful, but your time is very wonderful, so that's why you are presenting on YouTube channel and watching my video. My name is James and I come from Uttar Pradesh. This video I'm recording for improving my communication skill as well as I want to get connect with you all from different parts of India to make fluency in English. So starting this video, and I'm going to share two steps. I missed two curriculum of the education. Two curriculum education we have actually. One is the curriculum that is going on in every state. That's a state board. A second one is the English medium. We call the English mediums just come from a central government or another government, but it is not under the state level government education. So these education, which one is the best education for the improving and making command over the English language? If I say about me, from which board I have done my education, I have completed my education with Uttar Pradesh board, UP board, in which all the books were written and published in the Hindi language. There was not grammar, there was not a English written language. Only one language was written in English, that was English. Otherwise remains remains other subject were written in the Hindi. So just I'm going to tell you a student, one is student who is studying in English medium, and one is a student who is just studying in Hindi medium. Which one has a good command over the English language, and what are the steps they are following to become fluent in English? Now first I will go with the English medium student. Now I'm seeing and I'm noticing the flood of the English medium schools are located nearby every town and village and city as well. And I don't know why each and every parent wants to send their children to the English medium. They want to make educated their children. That's a very good and excellent thought. They are thinking about their promising future of their children. That's a great and fantastic. But one side the schools are Hindi medium curriculum of the patterns education is the same. There's a no changes education, but the criteria is totally different because in English medium books are printed in totally in English, and Hindi medium books are printed in Hindi. But if the student who just are studying in English mediums, then what kind of fluency he is getting from the teachers? Once I've been there in the school, that school was a public school and it was affiliated to the CBSC board. That board was a very famous across the India. I never been there, and I did not complete my education from that board, but I heard about CBSE board, one of the good board of education that's providing books, study material in English. That's a very good and very learnable process steps it has. But I've been in a school, that school was affiliated CBSE board. That was providing English books, English lecture, each and everything's written in English. But when the class attending time, teacher was communicating with the student in Hindi. They just teaching to them each subject in English, but to make understandable that subject in easy way, they are understanding to the student in the native language, in the Hindi. That time I was laughing in my mind, what is the curriculum is going on in our state? First is a Hindi medium, and the positive point, that is a student who has a good knowledge about the learning Hindi language, learning state level board, and he's understand native language. And forcefully, we just sending our children to the English medium to getting a good fluency, to getting a good knowledge, atmosphere of education best from that school. But that school making our children in the native language. So what is the curriculum? Where's the English medium atmosphere there? English medium is just a name. They just using this name to luring the parents and student to providing the English atmosphere, English language. Not like this. If I say about the spoken English, if I say about the speaking English language, how anybody, it doesn't matter they where you come from and where he is a study and she is a study, they can make command over the English language by the practice. Patterns of the education pattern of the study are the same in the Hindi medium and English medium as well. But when we think about the English, I used to think before the visiting in that school, that college, that school, I used to think the student who just are studying in the English medium, definitely they would have a very good command over the English language as like verbally, communications, grammatically, writing, listening. But I was totally wrong to thinking all these steps. No one has a good command over the English words and English deeply. Every person, every student who are curious to learning exact and specific subject in their native language. They want to make conversation even when they get the time to make friend, when they get the time to spending their fun time with the friend circle, they communicate in their native language. So I would say it doesn't matter that in which school and what is the atmosphere you have. You just go for the learning things in your native language. That is a very suitable and affordable and very understandable. I come from Uttar Pradesh and I done my education from the UP board, so I understood each and every topic very easy and smooth way, because there was not a present teacher who could pressurize me to learn these things in this language. But after and while the examination, we have written exam, we have given the exam in our native language. So that was a very good things, that was a very good ideas from the government side, state level government side, that government was providing each subject in native language, as well as we have a one language that was English. We used to read English, we used to write English that time as well. But nowadays this curriculum is going on in the education system of state level. That's a very appreciable for everybody. Finally, I would say if you really want to make command over the English, don't go for the learning and joining any institute or English medium. English medium, they were there, you will understand the atmosphere, education, but it doesn't mean that you will going to make command over the English language. At least in the end, you learn each and everything in your native language. In your, yes, in your native language, I understood. But being a student of the spoken English, I would say if you really curious and you are fond to speak English, do practice and make command over the English language by following few steps of the spoken English and grammar. But I was totally wrong to thinking that the person, the student who just studying in the English medium, he would have a very good command over the English. And second is the person who just studying in the Hindi medium, they have a lack knowledge and less confidence level in speaking English. It was not like this, but now I understood, and whatever theory I had related these two confusion, these two education. So I shared with you all. So this video I'm going to end up right now. So thank you very much having your time. And next video definitely I will upload related improving our communication steps. Thank you very much.